What's with the love-in with all the drummers? They all seem to love each other. Where's the competition? We asked Frankie Banali of Quiet Riot. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music. Is it me, or do drummers just get along with each other? There doesn't seem to be that competition that maybe guitarists have. It's a little different. It's like they're wired differently. I'm sure there's competition or jealousy here and there. It's just not that loud for a musician who plays a very loud instrument. Maybe they all do march to the same drummer. I don't know. I asked Frankie Banali.
There isn't. I think a lot of it has to do with I think in bands, the drummers are considered third-class citizens, probably just above the keyboard player. So I think, because of that, there's this sort of, feeling that, we're all in this together kind of situation. I think that drummers will see another drummer play and see something amazing that just happened, and we have absolutely no problem, screaming from the top of our lungs at the top of a building about how great so-and-so was. And then maybe woodshedding and trying to figure out, how that person did that or the other. I don't see that in too many other instruments. So I guess it's just the brotherhood of drummers.
And even though radio does not reflect the love of classic rock that's going on right now, which is weird, but there seems to be a real hunger for it. Probably because we're losing a lot of our artists. There's a lot of final tours going on. But Frankie Banali says he's noticed that with Quiet Riot fans. There's a hunger.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with the fact of the type of fans that are attracted to Quiet Riot in this genre. And they're true fans. And what I mean by true fans is, I'm a fan of music and bands. I always have been ever since I was a little kid. And so our fans are the same way in that when Led Zeppelin were coming out with a new record, I couldn't wait to go to the store and get it. And I would, check out the artwork and everything they had to do. I was invested in their career because they were one of my bands. And that is the same way for, definitely for our older fans who went out and bought, the record when it was vinyl and then the CDs and cassettes and on. And they made an investment. But it also has to do with it's a lifestyle and it's sort of a cultural thing. You have the East Coast and the West Coast, which are more trendy, and they tend to gravitate to the flavor of the minute now, not even the month, but the minute now. But the rest of America, and by and large, a lot of European countries, South America, Asia, they really appreciate the whole rock genre. And as long as you are performing it in the manner of which it was originally intended, they appreciate that. And not only do they keep coming back to shows, but now we're getting fans that are singing along to songs that they weren't even alive when we recorded them. So that, on top of everything else, that's a blessing.
The new Quiet Riot album is called One Night in Milan. There'll be links in the description of this video where you can pick it up. And remember, we're starting to push our other 3 channels. There's Rock History Book, which I know a lot of you have subscribed to, where we look at top 10s from different bands. We also do from cover to cover or track by track of different albums. And we're going to look at the history of rock and roll on Rock History Book. This channel is more of what's going on right now or new interviews. Nail Sheet is an entertainment channel, and if you like Canadian rock, Rock History Canada is on there as well. There's links in the description of this video. Make sure you comment on all our videos. We appreciate it. And if you share our videos on rock pages or specific pages, I've seen a lot of you, when we do an interview or a clip on the Eagles, you'll share it on an Eagles Facebook group. Really appreciate that. That means a lot to us. But subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that the most. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music.